Now in its 44th year, the Regional Development Council 2 continues to put to heart its important role as the highest policy-making body in the Cagayan Valley region. The RDC is the primary institution that sets the direction of the region's economic and social development, and it is through which regional development efforts are coordinated. Hence, the RDC and its various sectoral and support committees regularly convene the region's leaders in government and the private sector to deliberate and act on critical development issues. As a team, the Council is committed to the realization of a better quality of life for the people of Region 2. To do so, the RDC spearheads activities that serve as venues for them to discuss and address matters concerning the holistic development of the region across all sectors. These include symposia, capability building sessions, problem-solving sessions, formal and informal gatherings, and regular business meetings, among others. The RDC is headed by a chairperson and co-chairperson who are appointed by none other than the President of the Philippines. These officers are usually any of the region's provincial governors or any able leader from the private sector who sits as a member of the Council. The RDC holds the privilege of being continuously led by outstanding and excellent epitomes of development leadership. Since its organization in 1972, the RDC was chaired for 15 years by then Isabela Provincial Governor Faustino N.B. up until 1987. He was succeeded by Vicente B. Lopez, who was then the Regional Director of the Department of Public Works and Highways. During the term of Director Lopez, about 140 resolutions were passed by the Council, which dealt primarily on improving a number of roads, starting the development of Port Irene in Cagayan as an export processing area, and strengthening Coastal Guard support to protect Philippine waters surrounding the island of Batanes, among others. In 1992, then Department of Agriculture Regional Executive Director Gumersindo D. Lasam held the reins of the RDC for 2 years, after which Attorney Marivic A. Cacatchan, then the President of the Integrated Bar of the Philippines, became the first private sector representative to be appointed as the RDC chairperson. After her term ended in 1995, another female was given the responsibility to lead the council, Quirino Provincial Governor Josie Castillo Co., who served as chairperson from 1996 to 1998. A total of 356 resolutions were passed during the term of these 3 chairpersons, which endorsed and supported the implementation of various livelihood and development projects, the formulation of actions geared towards the protection of the environment, and the conduct of activities that aim to improve the capacities of local government units. The RDC also welcomed more members in the 1990s. At the beginning of the new millennium, the RDC continued to sustain the high points it gained in the previous years. Under the leadership of then Nueva Vizcaya Provincial Governor Rodolfo Q. Agbayani and then Cagayan Provincial Governor Edgar R. Lara, the RDC saw the fruits of its efforts materialize. To touch base with its primary clientele, that is, the whole citizenry of the Cagayan Valley region, the RDC started to conduct its regular meetings in the provinces. This has become an avenue for fruitful interaction with people from all walks of life. It was in 2001 when the RDC Advisory Committee was organized, one among the first to be formed in the country. The primary role of the Advisory Committee, or the ADCOM, is to assist and support the RDC in the preparation of development plans and to advise agency regional offices and state universities and colleges in the preparation of their annual budgets. It is composed of the members of the House of Representatives from the region and other member agencies of the RDC. Also in 2001, the RDC endorsed the updated Regional Development Plan and the Regional Development Investment Plan for 2001 to 2004. Both the RDP and the RDIP serve as the blueprints for action of the Council and its committees within the period covered. These are prepared during every planning period coinciding with the change in national leadership. 2001 proved to be a turning point for the RDC, as it was also the time when the Council's first vision and mission were formulated. By this time, the RDC aimed to be an efficient and effective council, financially empowered, IT capable, a recognized catalyst or orchestrator of multi-stakeholder development initiatives, sensitive to current and emerging realities and needs, and an advocate for good governance and sustainable development. To celebrate its 30th founding anniversary in 2003, the RDC gave premium on the protection of the environment by conducting activities such as a cleanup drive at the Peña Blanca Protected Landscape, film viewing on environmental education to students, and dispersal of fingerlings to selected beneficiaries. The Council also started to conduct budget consultations for the budget proposals of state universities and colleges and regional line agencies, a bold initiative indeed in ensuring that regional development priorities will be absorbed in the budget proposals and given adequate support. As its vision required, the RDC made its presence felt in the online platform as it launched its own web page, which features the Council's activities and successful endeavors. The Regional Geographic Information Network was also strengthened to facilitate the easier sharing of geographic information system data among its member agencies. Also in 2003, the Site Improvement Plan of the Regional Government Center was launched. Land titles were awarded to more than 10 government agencies for their lots at the Government Center in Tuguegarao City. Today, about 45 government agencies are located in the Government Center, thereby providing the populace a one-stop shop for government services. For the second half of the decade, Batanes Governor Vicente S. Gato served as acting chairperson starting 2004 until Bishop Ramon B. Villena was appointed as chairperson in 2006 up to 2010. During this period, a number of critical blueprints were crafted and a battle cry was adopted, which connotes the movement from inaction or indifference to a reverberating action towards development. The Council also immersed itself in advocacy efforts and kept close ties with its partner councils by holding special joint meetings. In 2009, the RDC reformulated its vision and mission to align it with emerging development issues. It started to visualize itself as the prime catalyst and orchestrator for the sustainable and equitable development of the Cagayan Valley region. The RDC mission was also transformed into one that is engaging all stakeholders in policy making, advocacy, networking, and capacity building in order to attain sustainable and equitable development in the Cagayan Valley region by 2020. The RDC continued to gain noble achievements along its key result areas, namely development planning and policy formulation, monitoring and evaluation, facilitating access to resources, social marketing and advocacy, provision of technical assistance, and information and data banking. Through the years, the reinvigorated support and active participation and commitment of the provincial governors and city mayors and the strong support of the region's legislators ensured the continuous and sustainable implementation of development plans and projects. In the succeeding years after Bishop Villena's term, no RDC chairperson was appointed. Hence, NEDA Regional Director Milagros A. Rimando, being the RDC vice chairperson, served as acting chair. Under her stewardship, the RDC continued to solidify its commitments and mandates. The 60-member strong council fostered strategic partnership and critical collaboration to achieve coherence in many regional development activities. In 2012, the RDC launched the Regional Investment Brochure and the Regional Image Brand, which gave the region the distinction of being the bountiful Cagayan Valley region, a confident identity to stand against a competitive economy and to attract more investments locally and internationally. Before 2012 ended, leadership of the RDC was transferred to NEDA Regional Director Mary Ann E.R. Daraway, who also served as acting chair in the absence of an appointed chairperson. Despite changes in leadership within the RDC and its members owing to the local elections, the Council remained committed and purposive in responding to all immediate developmental concerns in the region and in realizing its chartered targets. Its sectoral committees pursued the updating of the 6-year regional plans and the revalidation of investment programs. It continued its advocacy on the convergence of agency programs through budget reviews, endorsement of urgent regional projects, and participatory consultations. Furthermore, the Council purposely pushed and advocated for the adoption of green growth strategies in planning and in steering local development. Throughout its 44 years of existence, the Regional Development Council 2 has passed more than 1,000 resolutions, proving that it is serious in its commitment to effectively carry out its mandate as a channel for regional development. These accomplishments can be attributed to the team culture and spirit of the Council's members and development partners. Their continued support and unabated involvement in the Council's activities and regional development affairs have assured more effective response and action. The Regional Development Council 2 continues to soar to greater heights in achieving the region's development goals and objectives through the concerted efforts of its members for the betterment of the region.